5.2 is about polynomials, linear factors, and zeros. Okay, so we're going to start off with factoring, everybody's favorite. What comes out of x cubed minus 2x squared minus 15x? Again, we're looking for the greatest common factor, GCF, however we want to call it. I can pull an x out of there because I can't really factor x cubed the way we know how to do it. But if I pull an x out, look what I'm left with. X squared minus 2x minus 15. And then you go about doing it the same way. AC number is negative 15. That's 1 times negative 15. What's going to give me 2? Well, again, you could factor out all of 15s, but 3 and 5 is going to give me 2. It's looking for a negative 2, so positive 3 minus 5. So again, all we need to do is rewrite it like this, x plus 3 because it's a positive 3, and x minus 5 because it's a negative 5. If they're asking for the zeros of the polynomial functions, all that's simply saying is that y is 0. So put a 0 there. So what do? Well, if things multiply together that equal 0, one of them has to be 0. So just take each one of them. X plus 2 equals 0. X minus 1 equals 0. And x minus 3 equals 0. And solve. I'll subtract 2, you get x equals negative 2. Add 1, 1, add 3, 3. So my zeros in my polynomial, negative 2, 1, and 3. Problem 3 is just going in reverse of what we did in problem 2. Now they're giving me the zeros, so negative 2 is a 0. So x equals negative 2, x equals 2, and x equals 3 is what they're saying. So if I want to get it equal to 0 here, just move it over. So x plus 2 equals 0, x minus 2 equals 0, and then subtract 3x minus 3 equals 0. Now these are what my zeros are. Okay, so let's go ahead and write them out. X plus 2 times x minus 2 times x minus 3. Well, how do I get it back into a polynomial? Okay, well, I need a FOIL. I need to start foiling all of it. So let's do the first one. So first, x squared, outer, negative 2x, inner, positive 2x, last is negative 4. Okay, and I would leave that x minus 3 out there for a second. Well, let's combine like terms. Well, negative 2x plus 2x, that's kind of nice. You get x squared minus 4 times x minus 3. And again, go ahead and FOIL. You're really just distributing. But first, you get x cubed, outer, negative 3x squared, inner, negative 4x, last, positive 12. No like terms, so that's your answer. Problem 5, talking about identifying relative max and mins. Just go ahead and write this problem down again. We need to show it on the calculator tomorrow in class. Remind me to show you on the calculator tomorrow in class. But make sure you have this down, and we'll talk about what the relative max and mins are. You know how to do it already. We've kind of talked about maximum and minimum values when we were dealing with vertexes and the stuff like that. So this is not anything really new, but we can talk about this tomorrow.